Hi Spencer, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So I was speaking with Brenna, your occupational therapist, and she was explaining to me that sometimes when you're going back and forth between activities, you find you have a hard time staying on task and you forget what you're doing. Can you tell me some more about that?
Yeah, so I find sometimes when I'll be doing something, if I have to like swap and go start doing something else, either like I'll get distracted and forget about the other thing, or like I'll forget where I was on the other task, and it's just causing me some issues.
Yeah, I can understand that would probably be very frustrating. So I do have some activities here that are going to challenge your attention and hopefully strengthen it so that you eventually experience less of those difficulties.
Perfect.
So the first activity that I have a big schedule here. It consists of classes and activities within the community. I also have a list. It's just the same events on a list, and then the checklist version of it. So what I would like you to do is I'd like you to go back and forth between the list and the calendar. You're going to compare, and the schedule. You're going to compare them. If you find that the activity on the list matches up to the schedule, you're just going to put a check mark in the box that says yes.
Perfect.
If you're looking for something and you find it doesn't go into the schedule, then you're just going to write a little X that says no.
Okay, perfect.
How do you think you're going to do with an activity like this?
I think I should do pretty good.
That's awesome. Okay, I'm happy to see, and let's get started. Do you remember what we're here for?
Yeah,
Do you remember what you're looking for?
I'm kind of lost on the list here.
Okay, so why do you think that you're having difficulties with the list?
I keep on forgetting where I am when I switch to the other sheet to the schedule, back to the list,
Okay.
back.
Do you think that a helpful strategy might be to reduce the number of things that you're looking at a time?
Yeah, no, definitely.
What if we were to do something like this? This is the same information as this. Let's take out this list entirely. We can also use it here. And that way you are only focusing on one class at a time. And then you can try and find them.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that's awesome.
And how was your weekend this weekend?
It was really good. I got up to some really good things with my family, and I actually got to see some friends and stuff, and it was really nice.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm excited for next weekend.
Oh, really? Do you have any plans for next weekend?
I think I might want to go fishing. Something like that.
That sounds like a great idea. So it looks like you're pretty much finished with your task. I have an answer key here, so let's take a look. Okay, so yeah, it looks like you were able to do really well on the list. So were you able to use any strategies that you felt helped you?
Yeah, I found that the sheet to cover up the extras and take some of them away was a really good strategy to help me focus on what I had to do.
Okay, perfect. So that strategy is really good because you can use that in a variety of settings while we continue to challenge your memory or your attention, and it can also actually help to challenge your attention itself. So while you're working on it and looking at things, you can try and use the list, and then as you have difficulties, you can start to cover up parts of it.
Yeah.
Do you want to try and transfer that over into activity number 2?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So over here, I have a grocery list for you. This grocery list, it has 5 things on it, and so those 5 things, we have to make sure that we meet all of those items.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to the grocery store and see what we can do.
All right. Perfect.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you. I'm just gonna Okay, Spencer. So now that we've made it to the grocery store, I'd like you to go ahead and carry out the activity that we talked about earlier.
Yeah. The bananas.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff. I think it might be easier if we try and find those next 2 items first, and see if that helps a little bit if we make the list smaller.
Yeah. Okay. Lettuce.
That's awesome.
And eggs.
Perfect. So what did you do this weekend?
Oh, I had a good chat with some friends. I went, played some hockey, stuff like that. It was really nice.
Good.
Yeah.
So, do you remember what else we're looking for?
Yeah. It was, yes. Carrots. And our final item, dish soap. Perfect.
Good work. Excellent. Okay, so that looks like we got everything that we needed. Perfect. So now we can go back to the clinic. Okay, Spencer, so I really like how you were able to kind of problem solve and use the same strategies that we used in the first activity to carry them over. I think that it would be a really good way to help you continue to challenge your attention by varying the amount of items that you're reducing from the list.
Yeah.
I think that we can continue to work on this next week if you're okay with that.
Yeah, of course.
For sure. I can't wait to see you proceed.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks.